Hello and welcome to the next episode, and here you can see that I have already created the connection between the main park and the new area on the peninsula. And off screen I built this impressive archway. Unfortunately, I didn't record the building part for it, I'm sorry. I wanted to try out this trick here with the monorail, as I have seen in countless pictures, and the idea was to build a gate that takes you to another world. This peninsula is very special, and here lives the most dangerous hybrids that we have in-game, and I like the contrast between beauty and danger, and that was my idea behind it. And to fill the gap between the sunken temple enclosure from the Spinoraptor and the Indoraptor pit on the peninsula. And so we have a beautiful Asian touch inspired area with a lot of plants. And yeah, this gate invites you can go through and explore the rest of the park with the Indoraptor and later with the Indominus. I was somehow inspired by Asia and the curved gate that you can see here. The inspiration came from my own zoo with the entrance here in Berlin. It calls the Elephant Gate and is the main entrance in my zoo. And I would like also to show you the finish small guest area here in this episode. And so we are finished with this main space on the coastline and have finished the connection. But first things first. I actually wanted to put several buildings here, but then I decided against it and wanted a larger seating section and a nice water garden. I also got the idea of raising it so that you can walk around the water from another YouTuber. I mean, I have the idea from another YouTuber, and I like this little look with the raising terrain. You can go around it and so on. You can put it. What do you want inside? A little enclosure or a garden? Do what you want. You can definitely recreate it in vanilla game, but I want to use real water for my water garden idea. I take fake water for these about the terrain constraints. I think a peaceful area between the Spinoraptor and the Indoraptor is quite good and very important. Here you can relax and calm down with your feelings and so. And the guys have enough amenities nearby, and you will see in the rest of the speed build that I often change the decoration in the seating section. I wasn't happy with this big fountain, and I will put a small building there later on the same place, and which I think it will add to the Asian look, fits well. Yeah. I place a lot of small white rocks later for a nice upcovering with the edges for the water garden here, and then I will use also larger rocks afterwards so that this construction here look a little bit more stable. The white rocks are so outstanding in decoration and fits with some themes like Asia or Mediterranean thingies. And later I will place a fountain in here and will show you in the rest of the speed build how I place the water, and I will cover the whole thing with enough vegetation, and of course water lilies I must have at the end. Afterwards I will place a bit of lightning under the rocks, so that is the water garden also attractive in the nighttime and creates a very special atmosphere. I think you don't have to fill every free area in your park with enclosures and dinosaurs. It is very important to have nature in between and small areas so that you have a separation between the attractions, and yeah, I think that's important. After that I made a few changes on the plaza, as I said, and then, well, we switch over to the ocean, and in the meantime I have already finished producing the next episode with the Indominus, and I'm happy to have built this park. I will also be glad when the project is over. I know, it sounds a little bit strange, but I'm already looking forward to the new ideas on project that I have teased a little bit on my channel. And we have also the community park, where I've already built a lot of beautiful enclosures for you, and I'm looking forward to release the first episode soon. I think in the end of April is suitable. And after the hybrid park, I would like to show you the new project, and that I will take a little bit more time to build everything at the beginning. And I'm currently using my days that I have free for now to produce the first 1 or 2 episodes for the new project after this hybrid park here. And I would like to publish them after this year, in the beginning of May, after the hybrid park, but enough with that. Enjoy the rest of the speed build, and then we hear us later in a few moments. Before we start with the lagoon, I decorated the access area with a few statues and decorative elements, as well as lightning for the nighttime effect. From here, guests have the option of connecting to the lagoon later. I decided against building a staircase because it didn't work well in my many tries and didn't fit with the look here. So I'm using this little shortcut with the Biosyn power station as a connection, and I like this path up here on the cliff, and I didn't want to interrupt this path with a staircase or a path. I think it's great that you have a really beautiful view of the ocean from up here, and then when I'm finished with the decoration here, then I have the problem, which lagoon will I use? With a mod I have certain options for placing lagoons that can be combined with the terrain. You can raise the terrain and make the edges of the lagoon for some disappear, can I say it so? And my idea was that the lagoon is part of the ocean and integrated in the landscape. With the particular lagoon, unfortunately, it is difficult to edit the terrain underwater here, as you can see in the time-lapse part. It is possible, but it is a bit complicated. And so I tested it out, what is possible or not with the terrain editing. After that, then I deleted the 2 parts of the lagoon and placed the hatchery there. And then so we have a little small island, and the guest have the opportunity to go to the underwater observation galleries later. And actually, I can say I wanted to place the guest area on the beach, but it never looked good, and that is why in the end it became this small and nice island here in the middle of the lagoon. Yeah, the connection worked wonderfully, and in total I will place 2 underwater observation galleries later for the discovering for our marine reptiles. And then a bit of decoration. I also put it on this little island. Then I placed a lot of art objects and also a few vehicles. Actually, it doesn't make sense, but I had no idea what to fill the space with it, and After then I decorated the rest of this little island, and it is important. Decoration is so important, and after decorating, everything look a little bit better. And I'm also very excited to see what the updates and expansion packs are coming next. But unfortunately, I have the feeling that we'll have to wait until July or August for another DLC. Last year in August we got another one for the marine reptiles, and I thought it was a real shame that we only get the underwater observation galleries. They're still very fine. I love them. Don't get me wrong. But no kelp or other large decorative elements. What's wrong here with the updates? I know the free update with the free things like the observation galleries are still fine, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I miss the kelp and underwater vegetation for official in this game. My feeling is that maybe we'll get something for the aviaries this summer, so in comparison to the marine reptile species pack, but we don't know anything about this. But yeah, we don't hope too much on this point. And yeah, as you can see in the background, I'm working a little bit on the decoration here and with the editing, with the terrain and so on, and then we switch over to the marine reptiles in a few moments. Here you can see that the fake water from the ocean is inside the lagoon, this effect, and I didn't know if I like this effect and thought about what I could do about it. Then I later separated the rest of the lagoon with the terrain from the sea and reloaded the save game, and if you do that, then is the fake water disappeared and we have only the lagoon water. At the beginning I found this effect very interesting and also funny and amusing. It looked pretty fun for the sea marine reptiles, I mean, but it still bothered me. And first I checked the view into the lagoon via the observation galleries, and in the rest of the video you can see the marine reptiles, and later I placed a little bit more kelp, or can I also say seaweed, so that the lagoon isn't quite so empty. I didn't add any more decoration because I found it enough on this point, and we are not so often here in the hybrid park on this point, and I think the kelp is still enough. I'm glad that we got the last two animals integrated into the park. I mean the Nexusmods and the Lotus, and they have so nice glowy skins, and I think it fits with the theme here with the hybrids and the Lux park as well. And then only one more is missing, and next week will be the final of the hybrid park with the Indominus. I hope you like my integrated lagoon here, and please let me know what do you think in a comment. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice Sunday, and if you want you can enjoy the capture mode shots with the marine reptiles, and yeah, I think it is quite nice to see a little bit what is the Styxo and the Notosaurus doing here, and let me taken into the underwater world and enjoy the rest of the video. And thank you for watching, and stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you for watching, and we see us very soon with the last episode on next Sunday, and bye bye.